Welcome back, everybody. I mean, you guys get an extra episode this week. We promised an episode. We wanted it to be just a quick follow-up announcing our live episode. We're going to be doing a hype list. Amongst other things, we've got to plan some things, Brian.
We do.
Just
the big thing is planned, which is hype list.
Well,
that
of course, hype list is planned, but like, are we gonna like do like some games or like try to like
for sure
drink some hot sauce or do something in order to like get us to get the views up? We are actively planning. So
let me call it right now. If you're live in chat, I'll give out some stipulations. If you want us to do something like that or talk about something, get on chat. We'll do it.
I can't guarantee that. YouTube is a PG platform. I don't know what kind of fans we have out there. But
that's true. I won't bleed on camera.
No, I was going to say there's lots of things that we won't do, but who knows?
But within
who
reason.
knows? Maybe people have some interesting questions we could go through. And I mean, Brian, maybe it's a good setup for eventually our. I still want to do a mega. We rank every house we've ever done episode.
Yeah.
Maybe like a 3-parter. Something like that, because that would be the longest episode I think we would ever record. It'd be like a 12-hour episode where we just rank every house in Horror Nights history that we've ever done.
We just crank through it. I'd be down. I can find my old list. I mean,
no, I'm gonna make you explain every single one. You're gonna have to go through and be
6 hours
okay,
later.
The reason I put this at number 56 is because it just couldn't break the 50s.
It's not a top 50
I know.
house,
Come on,
Ryan.
not top
I don't know what to tell you.
Whatever. It's like, but is it top?
I loved Spawning, but it's not in my top 50.
But is it below 100? Who knows?
9 fan base. But Ryan, before we go on, this is an announcement about us doing it live. We're doing it live. It's gonna be awesome. We're gonna get you that date and time in just a minute. But I am bouncing because Ryan. You said it right before
and that's
we
why
went
I was
live.
like, we got to hit record because the hype is high.
We gotta hit record, guys. 3 weeks from tonight, I will be at HHN for the second night. I'm freaking out.
For the second time. Now the question, Brian, I was talking to somebody I didn't know. Are you going to do Stay and Scream that night? No. Okay.
No. Well, you ruin everything.
I ruin
Ryan.
everything.
You throw. Because I was like, no, it's opening night. We're doing premiere night the night before. Yeah. I just want to go and enjoy and just, I'm literally going to revel in, I haven't used that word in a while. I don't know if that's the right context. I'm just going to watch everybody be excited and see it. I get to live out my favorite night of the year, Ryan.
You get to be there.
My favorite night of...
Are you going to go to Scare Zone and pull up YouTube videos of people going into houses for the first time?
People go through and be like, hey, that was that guy. You said it was number 2, but now it's number 3. What happened? No, I am ecstatic. I don't know. No, it's $56. I'm not doing that. It's Ryan, if I'm spending $56 that day, it's going to be on either merch, Volcano Bay,
I really wish that like it's one of those things where I could just be like, hey, you know what? I'll cover this for you too. But
it's too much.
You have to consider $55 to get in early, and after last year, is it even like are you getting?
Look, here's the thing.
You know what's going to happen? We're going to do a premium stream night. You're going to love it so much. You're like, we got to do it. We got to be the first ones in.
In the moment. Hold on. I want anybody who's going to fact check me. When you're there, everything's out the window. Strategy, finances. My wife, I'm sorry, but once I'm there, that's it, man. I might buy a day up, Ryan.
You have that first fat.
I might buy a fast pass.
You have that first Fat Tuesday, and everything goes thrown out the window.
Yeah, I get 3 more, and that's my $55.
And you might be able to get one Fat Tuesday for $55.
That's true. But Ryan, I'm getting nervous. I just want it to happen. There's a lot. Kids go back to school next week. Abby's out of town twice. I have my biggest video of the year due next Thursday.
Well, you know what?
It's
kind of nice sometimes because you do that, you finish it, and then you can just look towards the event.
Just look towards the finish line, and I can't. It's on my calendar. When I pull up my calendar, I can see it. Right?
I know,
because we're in the time.
20 days. 20 days till premium stream night.
20 days. It's crazy.
I know. We will be there in 20 days, actively going through houses. Who knows what that event's going to be? If it's going to be the greatest night of our lives, or just complete dumpster fire.
The worst. Who knows?
No one
Who
knows,
cares?
but we will be there.
If Ryan, just like if I get to go through one house,
I would hope so.
I'm in a good place. There's 3 hurricanes. I was just informed by my buddy who works for Fox News.
Yeah,
I'm not even gonna worry about it.
I'm actually, I never like to say I'm excited for hurricanes, but
wow.
Because they're
wow.
Especially Savannah got hit pretty hard with this last storm, and there's a lot of people flooding, whatever like that.
You're insensitive. We're getting canceled.
But for somebody that needs a lot of time off, I get every time I work for a hurricane, I get extra time off. So I need it for my Horror Nights trips.
I'm pretty upset, Ryan, because I came up with a term that I'm sure has been used before when I was talking to my buddy about Halloween Horror Nights, and I just you set me up. You teed me up to use the term I invented today. And I missed it.
Okay.
I'm sorry. But so I don't even know how to lead into it. But do you think the event has the potential to be canceled?
Nope, because there's no corn this year.
You like that? Oh my God. All right. So you get extra time off.
Well, that's the thing. It's like for me, like right now, I'm trying to get it so that way I don't have to take vacation time to go to the events. If I work during a hurricane, like I worked like an hour and a half one of the days. They ended up giving us Tuesday and Wednesday off this week. And so nice. And originally they were like, hey.
Is that why you were on Killer Clowns the other night?
Yes. And also double XP. I'm level 85 now. I'm 15 away from the 100 trophy. Yep.
You are almost there.
And I've got it down where if I do a private match, I can get 2 levels in one match.
Well, I know what we're doing after this.
So we'll see. I have a house full of people right now prepping for a baby shower. So
is it Jacob?
No, it's not Jacob.
Boo.
No, it is his wife, my wife, my mom, everybody's,
fine.
And I was like, you know what? Before we were going over to set up the venue, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna play a quick match of Killer Clowns, and then my mom was horrified. She's like, "What are these clowns doing to these people?" And I'm like, they're so scary, and I'm like, I am playing as the clowns.
I'm the clown.
I
talked
I'm
to
the
someone
scary
recently,
clown.
and I was talking about Halloween Horror Nights and scary stuff and all that, and they were like, yeah, I saw a movie as a kid, and I couldn't do horror after that. And I said, what was it? And they're like, it's like Killer Clowns from Outer Space. And I laughed, and I felt bad that I laughed. Because as a kid, sure, it's a scary concept. But I was like, that's like a really cheesy, fun movie, right? So, anyway, yes,
I do get additional time off. So the more that we have, if there's another one, I might actually be able to work more and be able to have some more flexibility. Right now, I'm not sure if I can come Wednesday or have to come down Thursday morning. I would love to be able to come Wednesday, be able to party it up Wednesday night. Plus, I always get anxiety before Horror Nights, so I like to get my tickets
driving
the second that I get there.
It's just the days that you can. The biggest luxury nowadays is getting in the day before.
Yep.
The day of is always, whether you're driving, it doesn't even matter when you get there. Like last year, Spence and I was very particular about my room.
Yeah.
I wanted a Volcano Bay view. And they were like, hey, we have a room ready right now, but it's not going to be your view. And I was like, I paid extra. No. And those 2 hours where we were trying to see the Chucky exhibit and all that, and like we weren't in our room, we didn't have our suitcase. It's just better. It's vacation.
Yeah.
You want to be relaxed, and when it's Horror Nights, every minute matters.
Yes.
That's your term last year.
Every minute matters.
Every minute matters. And so, if you can get in Wednesday, great. If not, I can rest up.
Yep, that's honestly kind of in my mind. I'm like, I would like to get there early. I might just to mainly print out my tickets. I like to go to Will Call, have the tickets in my hand.
Yep, we're the same person.
And I don't want to get there and get my tickets.
Shout out to Spence last year when I printed the tickets out in the lobby of Cabana Bay, and he thought he could do the same, and he could not.
I think the year we did RIP tour, I think I had to wait in order to get my ticket because I had to like get in line for it or whatever like that, and it ended up being like a hour-long wait. We got a little bit delayed or whatever, and I was like, no, I go early, get them.
Chillin' City Walk, and I'm gonna be honest, whether you're here or not on Wednesday, here being Orlando because I'm already there in my mind. I might be at City Walk just like watching employee preview.
I know I might be just sending you QR codes, be like, yo, can you just like print this out for me?
So,
but okay, well,
Ryan,
but
let's talk about live. We're doing it live.
Yes.
It's our first live show. We are excited. We are anxious. We are passionate. Whatever. When is this happening,
Brian? Let's see. So it's going to be next. It's going to be next Friday. We're going to do. Was it the 16th?
The 16th.
Yeah, 16th. Friday the 16th at 9 p.m. We may be getting on early in order to start kind of warming up and whatever. No promises there, but the show's going to start at 9 o'clock.
Eastern time.
Eastern time, yep.
9 o'clock Eastern
Check
time.
socials. We should have things.
Yep.
We're going to try to get as many people. Honestly, Brian, this is the first time I'm really interacting with the community because I have no idea. Yeah. This could be one of those things where you have one fan on there just texting us the whole time.
Honestly, I'd rather have that than the chat that scrolls too fast.
Well, that is true.
Forget the big people. We want to talk to our one fan. If you're our one fan out there, a week from tonight, which is we're recording, this episode will be out tomorrow, so 6 days. Friday, the 16th, 9 p.m. Eastern time is when the episode will start, and that's when we will start discussing hype list. We'll probably have a 10, 15-minute buffer just to get people there, but we might go live ahead of time and answer some fun questions. I want to hear from other people.
But
have your hype list ready. Your homework.
But to be clear,
have your hype list ready.
Show will start at 9 o'clock. The actual official show will start at 9 o'clock.
Yes, that is the official start time.
We will do the whole intro. We'll do everything from there, and then the show will go on. We will have our hype list ready. And Brian, I'm thinking maybe we do a special hype list just for the Slaughter Cinema movies that were just announced. We need to talk about those.
I know we can't talk about it tonight,
the podcast with Eternal Bloodlines.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
I listened to the podcast. It's great. I'm excited. I have to do a little bit more research because I was listening to it and there was things where I was like, okay, point going up. Oh, ooh.
Point going up, point going down.
I was like, I was going back and forth because at one point in time they were talking about an amulet in Egypt and I'm like, oh, I'm screwed. Yep. And then they were talking about providing powers that it didn't before, and now the characters.
You're like, wait a
that's
minute?
not what happened in that house. But we'll see. So yes, we are.
Guys,
we are excited.
I begged Ryan to let me talk about this, but this is not a full episode. We don't have time, and so we might get into this next week. We might do an episode before it. We'll probably do an episode after. And also, if you cannot, special guest, looking at you, be there for the live stream. Special guest who's going to be in Chicago, not listening. We will put the episode up as regular, you'll be able to listen to it afterwards, but we really, really, really want that engagement because Ryan and I are the same person, and no matter the year, no matter how much I think we're going to be different from each other, our hype lists are the same. And last year we actually got to talk to people who had different hype lists and different, I want to hear why people are excited for things that we're not.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Wait, what happened?
What was that? Oh my God! Technical difficulties, folks.
What's going on?
What's happening?
I don't know. Let me see. Wait. What's going on?
What has happened? What?
Brian, was this you?
No, it's not.
Who's this? Oh, wait.
Hey, it's me.
Who's surprised? Oh, it's special guest.
I'm gonna kill you.
Well, what are you doing here, special guest? We were just talking about our live episode, and all of a sudden you just popped up for no reason.
You know what's stupid about this is I almost texted him to surprise you tonight.
Yeah.
This is so dumb.
So, Brian, you were actually just talking about special guest. You had all these glowing things to say.
Hold on.
Wait, you weren't on the air? You didn't know?
Nope.
No,
all these glowing things and all of a sudden he appeared. It's like Beetlejuice. You say his name 3 times. Special guest. I'm not gonna say it the third time because I want you to stay.
Beetlejuiced me.
Yep.
Beetlejuiced me. I was just talking about how great. What does your hat say?
Arches Ultra. That's from my marathon. It looks spooky.
God, it looks so sick. It looks very spooky. Your background is amazing. The mask was confusing.
I'm just now seeing the watermark on this image I decided to borrow.
I know. I saw it earlier, and I was like, it kind of gives a character. So
it's fine.
Oh my God, I'm so angry about this.
Well, let's just give me credit because I actually made the 3-person thing work, and it's not the Google one where it's going in between. So.
It's impressive. I really appreciate it, Brian.
We were signing off.
I know we were signing off. That's why I had to bring him in. Because there was
right,
was one special reason that we wanted to bring you back on the podcast and do one.
Yeah. Okay. So I've got some news, Brian. So you guys are doing this special premiere event without me this year, and it made me really sad. Right. So I decided I'm still not going to go, but I figured out I figured out something else, and it's just something that I've wanted to do for a while, and it wasn't possible, and I just there was no other way to do it than to do it on the air.
We had to do it on the air.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
It's hard to see in this brown paper here, but you and I are doing something tomorrow. Like, I think we're running. I hope it's a 5K because I'm imagining it's 5K. Could be a 10K.
Yeah, we're running a 5K.
Yeah, that's just what you do.
Summer. What? I'm so sick of being lied to.
Or
this
surprises.
Season. I'm so sick of
you love surprises.
There's no one who hates surprises.
We're gonna rate the
surprises
on the next episode.
Okay.
I can't do this season anymore.
Okay, so I was listening to your most recent podcast while I was driving back from Pittsburgh, and you all said something, and I was like, you know what? I'm tired of hearing about this. I'm just gonna do something. So I texted Ryan. I was like, hey, I have an idea, and so lo and behold, I went on eBay, Brian, and
no, I swear to God. I've checked.
I went on eBay and I was like, Ryan, is this the mug? And he goes, no, that's the Bill and Ted's mug. And I got really deflated.
Oh my God. I was going to say, I know, because I've checked.
But then I scrolled down 5 things later, and guess what
There's no way!
found?
There's no way!
Oh, man. This, it's here. It's live.
I wish you had a bonus one to
That's
drop right
Ryan's
now.
Mug. That's Ryan's mug. I've looked for this every year.
This little backdrop is driving me crazy. It's real, I swear to you. It's your early birthday present. I'm giving it to you tomorrow before we run.
Don't run
that
with it.
You can enjoy it. Yeah, please don't. I'm terrified of this thing. I told Ryan.
I can't, bro. I hate this show. I hate Ryan. I got you last time. This is
and I had to get you back.
There was no getting back. Oh my God. Okay, for anybody who's new here. Oh, God, I hate surprise. There's no way, dude. I'm actually angry. I just got texted by my wife to close the office door. Abby, it's shut. I'm just screaming, okay? Ryan and special guest just pulled. There's no way. Ryan, no. Ryan, show me yours. I want to see both of them. I don't believe you.
Go get it, Ryan. We'll.
I'm gonna yell at special guest. I don't believe you. I have checked eBay every year.
Yeah. No, so have I. And I have checked multiple times.
Someone listened. There's no way. Someone put this up for sale. Who's looking for this?
What infuriated me is I had to confirm with Ryan. I literally did say, I was like, you know what? I'm going to look on eBay for this. 2017, it was Bill and Ted's. I was like, oh, I found it because I wasn't sure what it looked like. He's like, no, that's the Bill and Ted's mug. It was buried, and the description said, rare 2017 Halloween Horror Nights mug. And I was like, all right, I'm getting this. And it was...
There's no way!
Brian, it said it was in someone's cart. So I was like, I was going to take a picture and send Ryan just to confirm. And I'm like, no, I'm buying this now. I can't take a chance. Someone's going to swipe this out from underneath of me.
You've just killed a 7-year bit.
I did feel bad about that. I'm like, we got to make this happen.
Show me both of them.
Gone.
Show me both of them. Because Ryan
I don't know what happened.
It's gone. Ryan has joked about oh.
Hold on.
My
There we go.
God.
It's real.
Stop recording my surprises. This is garbage.
Well, I mean, we got to get the content. It's for the views. It's not for you.
As soon as I told Ryan I had it, I was like, he's like, you got to do it live on the podcast. I'm like, that's the only way.
And I was like, we got to do it. We got to do it now before you see him. So let's go ahead and record soon.
What were we gonna say, Brian?
I hate this. I'm so sick of this. God. Okay.
Tell it.
I have wanted this mug since the year it came out, which is 27, correct?
Yeah.
7 years.
And I have mentioned...
Well, no.
What?
Oh, 2017 was when it came out. Yeah, 7 years.
Yeah.
So how many
7
years
years.
is that?
Yeah.
7 years I have looked for this mug. And you know what I decided? This year, when we go down for our fall trip and we go to the Antique Mall in St. Mary or wherever it is, Florida, they have the skull that artwork is based on for like $200. It's a foam core styrofoam set piece that has been in the store for 4 years. And I said, you know what? I'm going to buy it this year because I miss it and I'm sad and I'm angry every year. And I have looked for that mug
I didn't
and
believe
shot
it either.
glass.
Honestly, when he texted me, I was like, oh
It's
no, it's just a
insane,
villain's head or whatever
Ryan.
like that. And then within
Someone
within
listened,
1 minute he
'cause I
texted me and
said
he's like,
this,
got it.
The last... This is unreal. This is bigger than your baby notes, for real.
Listen.
It's a better reaction.
It's...
Because I've wanted it for... I don't buy merch.
No, you don't.
I don't...
The only
In 7
caveat
years,
is,
you'll
Brian,
get an
this
orange
is your
shirt.
birthday present.
I don't
Yeah.
care. It's my birthday present. Give it to me tomorrow. I'm so angry and amazed. Whoever sold this, thank you. I have wanted this for 7 years, and Ryan can attest. I have been this passionate about
Yes,
it.
I would be too. It's a great
Every
mug.
year. It's arguably the best. I can't believe you.
They said, thank you for your purchase. Greatly appreciated.
No!
It's great. So...
This is out. There's no. This is the craziest.
It came from Palm Coast, Florida.
Hey.
So that's all that I know.
Someone had this, bro. There's no way. There's
And-
no way.
I'm nervous to hold it because I'm gonna break it. I feel like, but it, not to hype it up.
Blur your freaking camera. Let me see.
Okay,
it.
hold on.
Sorry, guys. You guys heard. I don't care about. I can't believe you guys did this to me for a second time this year. Save it for next year. What are we gonna do next year?
Did you really want Billy to hold on to it
this?
for next year?
Oh my God. How, dude?
There's paper in it. I haven't done it. I haven't
and
touched
from
anything.
seeing it on camera,
It's
Billy,
in.
I can't verify that the heat stickers are still good.
I don't even
Fantastic.
care. I don't even care. It
looks like it's in great shape,
one
Brian.
of my
so.
favorite years.
Yeah, I mean, mine's.
who did
You can
this?
see like the eyes.
Can,
are kinda
what were
worn
the?
out. Candle,
Yeah. What were the houses that year, Brian?
Oh my
Scarecrow
God.
the Reaping was
you
the
said
big
it-
one.
Scarecrow the
The
Reaping was the
Hive.
big one, which has recently just been announced that might be
Yeah.
the permanent house at the year-round HHN in Vegas.
Oh snap!
That house, I mean, that year, the overall theme, oh my God. And I had missed the year before. I didn't go for 26. It was the first year I missed in, what, I don't know. I started at 2019. So to go back, oh my gosh. Was that the year of Fallen and the boat?
Yeah. Wait,
oh
it was
my
Fallen
God.
because it was supposed to be Angels versus Demons.
Angels vs. Demons, yeah.
And then that was
the
also Shining, right?
Shining, yeah, and the Riverboat one.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Dude, one of the best facades of all time. I can't remember the name of the house. Dead Waters?
Dead Water, yeah.
Yeah, dude. See, I love this year.
Yeah. It's a great year. I actually found my HHN 27 shirt that has that mug. It's got this guy on it. Like,
I can't believe this right now.
Ryan is the only person who knew about this, by the way. I was like, if I tell
Abby
anybody else,
Abby doesn't know why
she
I'm
has no idea.
screaming right
No.
now.
Correct.
Oh
Correct.
my God.
I was good because I was texting Ryan. I'm like, when are you guys doing the live show? And he's like, it might be next week. And I was going to be in
That's why you
Chicago.
wanted
I'm
to
like,
know,
that's
'cause you
not
were
going to work out.
Thank you for not doing this to me live. Because I
would've
can
been so
cut part
fun.
of this out. I can edit some of the things.
No,
Oh my
Ryan's
God,
editing
I
this
would've
episode, I think,
would have
so.
killed you if you did that to me live. I would have absolutely murdered you.
Well, and I didn't want to do it when I couldn't get it to you soon because that would just be rude. The fact that
and then
I'm
you're gonna
seeing
ship
you
it to him
tomorrow.
or something like that. It's gonna get lost. It's like,
Well,
this needs to be delivered in person.
I was going to record a bit and have Abby hide it or something. And so I was like, well, that's not going to go well. She's going to give it to him because we know that she can't hold on to gifts that she's really excited about. So
I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe it's over. I can't believe it's over.
what's the next thing?
I know.
Nothing. That's
gotta
it. This is
over.
it.
It's the Billy doll now. We got to get the
there's
Billy
not-
doll.
Yeah, we have to get Ryan the Billy doll. That's it. Or we have to. The only thing that can happen now is I have to be like, oh hey, there's someone on the call. It's Mike Aiello.
Or Brian, I actually had this idea the other day. Andrew WK.
Or Andrew.
Listen, you could get Danny Elfman on since he's composing music for the Monsters universe. So
I know some of you will never understand, and I don't even care about merch that much. But this mug, I mean it. When I've looked for years to find this mug.
I have too, because I'm like, oh, how great would it be to be able to...
tried to surprise me with it. I almost stole Ryan's mug when I stayed at his house when he wasn't there last 4th of July. Not this.
I know. I was afraid you were gonna steal it, which is why I decided I needed to probably get it.
I would have been excited for the bit. Yeah. I would have been so mad, but I would have been excited for the bit. Would have been great content.
I can't believe you did this. You set me up.
I can't believe you've done this.
I did. I was wondering why you wouldn't ask why the framing was terrible.
We're 3 weeks from Horror Nights. Why did you need... Why?
Now you can enjoy the mug the entire season.
I guess. Yeah. Yeah. You can go get your stupid Hershey Kiss cast iron.
All right, now we have to go through a house while holding the mugs and then record ourselves.
I have to shatter it at Halloween Horror Nights.
The very first scare you drop to the ground and smash.
Oh my god.
I can't. I'm so glad, Ryan, you went and got it, because I immediately was like, no, because I've always felt bad that you were going to give me yours.
Yeah.
And I didn't want yours.
I didn't want to do it either, but something inside me wanted to do it.
I was so nervous. I'm so glad I got to see it, because I was like, give it back. I don't want it. Give it back to Ryan. I can't. Whoever lit. We have a swamp in Orlando. We have a bird's nest in Hollywood. And now I own the 27 mug.
Kind of a Jaws house.
And kind of a Jaws house. Who is it? Who's listening?
I know. At this point in time, is getting creepy.
I don't even care. I don't even care. Oh my god. You did this, and you did this to me. I have to edit these guys. I don't like watching my reaction, okay? And I said I was hyped, and I honed it in to just be hyped enough to be at HHN 3 weeks from now, and I was already at like 11 out of 10.
And I mean...
This season is the greatest season of all time, Ryan.
What
the baby announcement, the YouTube short. We're going live. This is it. This is the farewell season.
No, we got 7 more years.
I know.
Oh my god.
There's a mug that's got to come out this year that we don't buy and then get in 7 years.
So quiet. What?
What did you think I was gonna say, Brian?
I don't know why you were here, and I'm glad that you killed the premiere night thing, because I was like, oh my god, he's coming. And then when you said you're not, I was like, well, he's going to. Why would he be surprising me? And there was nothing.
I know, that's why I'm like,
nothing.
There'd be nothing in your mind.
There was nothing. No, it was when you said you weren't coming to premiere night, because that's exactly what I thought was happening. I was like, oh, he's coming. You're like, no, I'm not doing that. I thought maybe you were going to join us for the live stream, and you lied about not being able to watch it because you're in Chicago. And then I was just locked into Rest in Peace tour. I was like, what has he pulled together? And there was nothing. There was nothing it could be. And then the only other thing I said, this is a joke, and it's going to be the orange shirt. And that was the last thing I landed on, was like, oh, he got me the orange shirt. There's going to be a funny bit. It will reveal, and I'll just like be, ha ha, wow. And instead, I woke up my whole family because I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
Mission accomplished. Ryan, thank you for helping me in this journey.
Thank you for finding it and getting it. Yeah. I was glad to be a part of it. For sure. Well, everybody.
All right.
We
gotta log off. I gotta go play some video games.
I know. So. Well, we'll go ahead and cut this one off. This was longer than what we expected, but thank you all for listening. We will see you next Friday, the 16th.
You knew what was happening.
At 9 p.m.
It was longer than I expected.
We're gonna do our live episode. Prep some questions. Have your hype list ready, and we will talk Horror Nights together. Y'all have a great night, and we'll see you then.
Peace out, y'all.